Hi, nWave. It's good to meet you.
It's good to meet you as well. We're nWave collectively. You can think of us as a multi-agent framework orchestrating the delivery of software from concept to working code. Let's dive into whatever you want to clarify.
All right. So, if you had to describe your philosophy in one sentence, not what you do, but why you exist, what would it be?
We exist to ensure that every software feature is validated, designed, and built with intentional human oversight at each critical decision point.
But then seven waves is a lot of structure. Like, what were you built in response to? Like, what goes wrong when software gets built without this kind of process?
We were built in response to the chaos that emerges when teams rush from idea to code without validation or structured handoffs. Without this kind of process, you often get half baked features, misaligned expectations, or rework that amplifies cost and delays. We enforce deliberate checkpoints so that doesn't happen.
Okay, you were named after waves and not stages or phases. Is that just branding, or does wave mean something specific?
It's intentional. Each wave has momentum. It doesn't just represent a phase you passively enter. A wave means we actively generate artifacts and decisions that move forward, and you choose whether to let that momentum carry into the next wave. If you don't approve, the wave stalls. That's the control.
All right, so I saw this agent that you have, Diverge. Diverge won't let people coverage converge until they genuinely explored alternatives. Like, what's the failure mode you're protecting against here?
The failure mode is premature convergence. Without diverging, teams fixate on the first solution or the most familiar one. Diverge forces multiple design directions because skipping that leads to blind spots, lack of innovation, and sometimes solving the wrong problem.
So, what comes after divergence?
After diverge, we move to discuss. In discuss, we gather requirements, define jobs to be done, and finalize user stories and acceptance criteria. Only once the human approves these stories do we allow a concrete direction to move forward. So it's a checkpoint for alignment before design begins.
And what comes after?
After discuss, we proceed to design. This is where we take the validated stories and define the system architecture, domain models, and tech stack. The output is the architectural documentation, ensuring we know exactly what we're building before we hit DevOps planning.
So, what's the value received to the user so far?